Do you still believe that love is what you need to build a strong marriage? If yes, I will be disappointing you today by showing you why love alone cannot build a strong marriage and what you need to do to create a healthy and strong marriage. So, if you just got married or you're preparing for marriage, this video is for you. See, love is nothing but just emotions, and emotions come and go. You wake up in the morning and you feel in love with your spouse, and you wake up the other day and you fall out of love with your spouse. Now, let me share something that really happened to me that surprised me. 3 weeks ago, my wife told me she's no longer in love with me because we had some quarrels, conflict. She tried all the emotional blackmailing to make sure like I fit into, agree with her. And when I refused, she said she's no longer in love with me. She doesn't feel the love for me again. And I said, wow, I was really, really shocked. Like it stayed for like weeks. She stopped calling me baby that she usually calls me. She was calling me Daddy Pamela. She even changed my name on her phone to Daddy Pamela and the rest. Then, just 2 weeks later, or 1 week and some days later, my wife started calling me baby, started being caring. The other day, I hurt my leg, and before I knew it, she rushed, baby, are you okay? You know I love you. I don't want anything to happen to you. And I was really feeling maybe, is it because of like our kids she was really after or what? But I was just shocked. And I had to ask myself, what has changed last 3 weeks and 2 weeks ago? Though I know, yes, we had normal sexual intimacy that we usually have. So I don't think that was what really changed it. So what I'm trying to tell you today, especially you, the intending and newly married couples, love alone does not build a strong marriage. So if you've been believing that love can help build a strong marriage, I want you to change your mindset and focus on something else. I substitute the belief that love can build a strong marriage with strong marriage is built through commitment, consistency, and hard work. Please, like I said earlier on, I would be disappointing you. So take off your mind. Love is just emotion, is feelings. Now, another reason why I said love alone cannot build a strong marriage is that you need marriage skills. You need skills to make a marriage strong, make a marriage work. Love is just feelings. Skills is what will make the marriage work. Please let me on the lift because I'll be going to the 4th floor. So it's skills that make marriage work and not just feelings. So you need to improve on communication skills, because if you can get your communication right, I tell you the truth. Well, let me pick this. So if you can get your communication right, 80% of marriage conflicts that occurs in the first 1 to 3 years will not be happening in your marriage, will be absent, because you will learn how to communicate with your partner, how to get things done with your partner, because everything in marriage rise and fall on communication. So if you can communicate right, you learn how to communicate with your spouse. Learn that women communicate to connect, while men communicate to pass information. You don't go communicating with your partner the way you communicate with your fellow man. So if you can get communication right, everything will work out well. Communication is a skill that helps build marriage, make it strong, and not just feeling like love. Another skill you need to acquire again is conflict resolution skills. See, now, yeah, I get I'm wrong for my marriage. During the first 1 to 2 years, normal conflict started coming, challenges. And instead of me understanding that my wife prefer me to finding the right time to sit her down and talk things out, I rushed to her mom, reporting to her mom. So my wife, instead of listening to her mom when her mom spoke to her, talked to her, things became worse. That thing I complained that I don't want her to do, she ended up doing it more, worse than it was. So try your best to make sure you learn skills like learn skills like conflict resolution. And another skill again you need to learn is financial management. In my marriage, financial management was a big challenge. That thing really almost scattered the marriage because I felt I was the man I should lead in every area. Even when I was the reckless spender, I wanted to lead, plan the finance. There are times that instead of sticking to the budget as planned, I will go buy things, do things that are out of the budget. I will even do charity with money when we're supposed to carry cook. And on my way back, after doing those things, giving to charities when I don't have, I will quickly remember. So when I reach house, there will be challenges. I'll go to app, borrow money. And it became a source of conflict in the family. If there was a time my wife even felt she go pack, go. So please, financial management should be a skill, should be something you learn and plan. Because what I'm saying here will really help you. If I had allowed my wife to manage the finance where I did today, I for don't pass there. Another skill you need to learn, it's emotional intelligence. In sociology, we call it social imagination. You need to put you need to put yourself in the shoes of your partner. Like maybe your partner does something, you need to ask yourself, if I was the one that did this, how will I want my spouse to respond? It takes away the feeling of selfishness, me, and replace it with the feeling of we. So learn this skill. This skill will really help you. See, you need skills. Strong marriage is built on skills and not just feelings, emotion that come and go. Love alone does not build marriage. Newly married couples, intending couples, take what I'm saying because I've made more mistakes in my marriage in the first 3 years of marriage than anyone. So listening to me will really help you avoid some of these mistakes. Love alone does not build a strong marriage. Rather, commitment builds strong marriage because commitment is the foundation of marriage. Now, commitment now go make you say, yes, though my husband is not trying, is not giving the best he needs to give, but I will still stick to him because I've said I will marry him and be with him all the rest of my life. Now, commitment now go make you see other beautiful ladies out there and you say, though this woman is beautiful than my wife, but I will stick to her. So instead of us debating whether love alone can sustain a marriage, the focus should be on commitment. Because let me tell you this, love is emotional, commitment is intentional. See, I've said this severally, and I will say it again. If commitment is high, that marriage will be strong, whether the love is low. Like we know, in marriage, we fall out of love. There are times you feel, no, I no longer love my wife, I no longer love my husband, but you say, yes, I will still stay in the marriage. I will not leave the marriage because I've said I will marry this man, this woman, and you remain committed to that marriage. It's commitment that will make you receive your salary and still go home and provide for your family instead of going to that side chick that you feel you like, you love, maybe because your wife is not appreciating your effort. It's commitment that will make you stick to your husband even when he's not doing his best, rather than running to that your boss, that your ex. So focus on commitment and forget about love. Love is just emotion. Like I said before, emotions come and go, but commitment remains. So Focus on being committed to your marriage and forget about love. Newly married couples, intending couples, it's not love alone that keeps marriage. It's commitment, it's willingness in being intentional that this thing go work. Even when you feel people, society have given you reasons why your marriage will not work, even when the environment, the circumstance have shown that this will not work, it's still commitment that makes you take that risk of saying, I will still stay, I will still make it work. So focus on commitment. Commitment is the foundation of marriage, not feelings, not love. Now, before I go on sharing with you the next point, please hit the share button. Share this video to one or two of your friends. Because let me tell you this, the challenge we have in marriage, it's not that people are bad. It's not that the man you want to marry became bad later. Or it's not that the woman you want to marry or you married changed later. It's because nobody taught us these things. I'm sharing with you. I'm not sharing theories here. I'm sharing personal experience. I told you before that I made more mistake than anyone in the first 3 years of my marriage. And I paid dearly for it. It's what I paid with my early years in marriage that I'm sharing with you. So hit the share button, share this video, and let someone share this information. Let someone be blessed. Let someone's marriage be transformed. Someone's relationship be transformed. Please see, love can be misleading. I repeat myself. You see, love alone can be misleading. Love can make you ignore red flags. Intending couples, this is for you. Love can make you ignore those red flags when it's even showing, pointing that this man will beat you, will abuse in marriage. Those feelings will make you ignore it. And for those who are already married, you can see that yes, the red flags were coming, but the emotional feelings that comes and go was so strong than your willingness to answer some hard questions. Ask yourself questions that you would have been able to ask if not that the emotions was blindfolding you, emotions was blinding you to those red flags. So love can be misleading. I've said this in some of my videos, and let me still say it here again. Please don't build your marriage on love alone. Instead of asking yourself, do I love that man? Ask yourself, will I be committed to this man in marriage? Will I be committed to this woman in marriage? Will I not see another handsome man that has the gifts, the characters I want in a man and abandon this man and run after him? Will I not see a woman that have everything it takes that I ever wanted and not abandon my wife and go for her? Let me share this with you so that you really understand what I'm saying. For me, I like when I see women who wear corporate, trousers, shirt, stuck in, I feel attracted to such women. I came to my wife and told my wife, babe, you could wear trousers, so look good. She told me, babe, that one are for you. I know the dress for, that one are for you and them. Oh. If that's what move you, no problem. You don't follow other women. Me, this is what I want to wear. Also, there was a day I went to my wife and told her, why don't you pierce your nose? I like seeing earrings on women's nose because it makes me look, it makes me feel, wow, they look sexy for me, look sexy when I see them. My wife tell me, I know be a shower they do like that. And I felt, which kind of nonsense be this? Because I know those ladies who pierce their nose that are very committed to their marriage than the ones that are not piercing their nose. So I didn't just look because my wife is not wearing, not the trouser person, not the corporate person, not piercing her nose, and ran to those women who pierce their nose. So be focused on commitment. Be focused on commitment. No just say, rush, say, I love the man. No just feel, say, Kai, when I see the man, my body, they do me like this. Say, no, I will marry him. I love him. Some people that are crying in marriage today, it's emotion, love that made them ignore the red flag. Maybe because of the way the man they knock you, or some men, because of the big ass the woman get, or the way the woman they give her many styles for bed, made him ignore. Now, what you need to do to build a strong marriage, rather than focusing on love alone. One, improve on communication. I can say this again and again. You see, communication. If you focus on communication and improve on your communication skills, your marriage will truly be heaven on earth. Because what really affects marriage in the first 1 to 2 years is misunderstanding and assumption. Instead of couples, newly married couples, to be focused on understanding each other, they assume they know each other. Some come with their old style of communication, maybe during dating, and apply it in marriage, and that really affects the marriage. So improve on communication. That will really, really help your marriage. Please focus on emotional connection. Focus on emotional connection. That is what will really help build a marriage, rather than feelings that come and go. Yes, spend time with your spouse, go out, even say money no dey, even a malt now, bottle water. You people should go to new environment. Try be adventurous in your marriage, in your relationship when you get married. Not just look, because sometimes it's the memories your spouse have about you that sustain the marriage when crisis, conflict come, when the feeling of out of love occurs. You need to build positivity in your spouse emotional bank account. So please build more connection. Try new knacking. Be adventurous. Not be only one style missionary and the rest. Go out. Go out for dating as spouse. It's not just people dating, single people that go out for a dating. Go out for dating. As married people, we should also go out for dating. Go to some places, new places with your spouse, engage in new activities. That will really help you guys stand when the emotions fade out, when the love fade out. Please, I'm begging you, forget all these things. I'm thinking, love will sustain marriage. Yes, love starts the marriage. It's commitment, hard work, consistency that keep the marriage going. And also build a shared vision. See, let me tell you something. It's vision that sustain marriage. Oh. When the crisis come, when the storm come, when the rock hits that marriage, it's the shared vision you guys have that will keep you guys still going. So if you got nothing from this video, I want you to go away with these 4 things. 1, love is nothing but emotion. It fades. Commitment builds marriage. Marriage is built not by emotion, love. It's built more with hard work. It's built with the needed skills to make marriage work. Love can be misleading because love is emotion. Love is emotion, so they can mislead you. Now, if you found this video helpful, you'll want honest, experience-based conversation, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you.